In order to meet this energy challenge, we'll need a lot of different energy sources to grow in their supply. But if they grow as they are today, then the sums won't add up by the middle of this century. So as policymakers look at the energy mix of the future, they really want that energy mix to be reliable, they want it to be competitive, and they want it to be sustainable. Now in that future energy mix, clearly renewables will have a large role to play, because it's very clean, it's very available, but its reliability can sometimes be challenging. The sun doesn't always shine, the wind doesn't always blow, and its competitiveness is still developing. So it needs complements. And we believe that natural gas is a fantastic complement for renewables in the future energy mix. At current estimates from the International Energy Agency, we believe that more than 230 years of supplies are available in the world. It is competitive, especially if you take into account the low cost it takes to build gas-fired power plants and the availability of relatively cheap gas around the world now. But it's also sustainable. So we believe that policymakers should choose and will choose natural gas as a very important part of that new energy mix. Yeah, gas markets around the world have always been in transition and are in transition again. With North American exports coming up, the dynamic will change again. But it will change slowly. First of all, North American exports haven't started yet and will start to come up in the coming years. But we believe, and most commentators believe, that it will take about 10 years for North America to get to 60 or 70 million tons of LNG exports, which is a big number. Yeah? That's about what Qatar exports today. But even if they get to such a number, they'll be only 10 to 15% of the global market. So it will certainly have an impact, but it will not start to set a global price just yet. I think it will take more than that. The price differences are not that phenomenal. Currently in the US, the prices are about $4 to $5 per MMBTU. If you add to that the cost to liquefy natural gas and then to transport it all the way from the Gulf of Mexico to Tokyo. So actually the price differences between those regional markets can already be largely explained by logistical cost and by liquefaction cost. So this will definitely have an influence on gas prices, but I don't think it will be revolutionary. We believe it will be evolutionary. And we believe it's actually a positive for China to be able to import gas from Russia and diversify its supply source. It will give the country the confidence to give gas an even bigger role in the economy, and hence we don't see it displacing LNG imports. If anything, we actually see it trigger more LNG imports as the country gets comfortable with a big role for gas in its economy. And for Russia, it's really the opportunity to live up to its potential as a gas exporter. We believe that if it further steps up its LNG export in the coming decades, it will truly become a global gas supplier. Look, decisions around how to evolve an energy system are complex and are not taken by a single decision maker in any country. Now these are difficult decisions to be taken, and what you need to do is really bring people together from all these walks of life, from business, from society, from politics, together into rooms, into events, into collaborative sessions to talk about the future, exchange opinions, learn from each other. And I think Singapore Energy Week is ideally placed in the heart of Southeast Asia to bring together all these sides and partners and take this question forward and enlighten everybody with ideas going forward. And a succession of these sessions will help people make the right decisions when it comes to energy choices. Innovation has played a huge role in Shell's history. So we believe that innovation is at the heart of our competitiveness and at the heart of our future. So it's a very important theme to us. But where innovation in the past happened in secret laboratories that nobody was allowed to enter, more and more innovation has become a contact sport, where actually industries can learn from each other, where we cooperate with universities, with other companies, with other sectors and with governments to set the innovation agenda and to make sure whatever we find out becomes available to other sectors to enjoy and vice versa. So this open innovation aspect has really been a feature of the last decade. And by organizing Shell Open Innovation House, we invite many stakeholders in to come and look at what we're doing, to share their opinion on it, and to learn from us and for us to learn from them. And that open innovation model, I think, can be a force for good, not only for Shell, not only for Singapore, but actually for the world.